your breath. Stop speaking in whispers, say that with your chest. I feel it.
Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Ran in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland Browns. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Commanders. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Kate Scott and Brock Huard on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the...
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Browns force the turnover on the first series of this game.
The Browns take over first and 10.
Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Airing it out to start this drive. Left side into the hands of Bourne. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play now. This one's to Andrews outright. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Browns, first down.
Let's go now.
Dive play straight ahead. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Has it in close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock. So hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field.
Yeah.
So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Has a lane past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The next excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They give it to him again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for Washington, 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Washington 1st down.
And the design run. Here's Richardson. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders trim the lead to 1. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field. The Browns and their running back about to get back to work. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got a first to begin the fray. He's going to throw this one. He's got Andrews. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to throw now. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made as they get themselves into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
70. Ready? Viking 8.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 7.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. On first down, it's Richardson. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. That's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Commanders
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 38-yard line. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He dodged the tackle. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 of the 25.
To throw, Richardson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
The left side, Taylor has it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Tootin now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has it downfield working the left. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
When you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find paydirt.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Cut for big yards on the right side. Hits the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tootin now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. Second down, looking for options. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going for this. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down. There's a dive up the middle. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Trying to work quickly now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down pass play coming. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They are throwing it again. Brought in right side. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. to the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they have left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
They're on 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He spins right by him. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. So we have a 1-score game here. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Tootin now on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll run here on 1st down. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Working on 1st down. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Sending him on the dime. Good hit on the Browns here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second down here to Tootin. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down.
Takes the hands off. Now to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll see if they can tack on 1 more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Commanders 17.
Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Blast through midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down, Washington.
From the red zone now. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tootin now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. They'll throw to begin this drive. It's caught. One. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Hand off to Tootin. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down that 17-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
17-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. This one's caught. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And this could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. On first down, it's Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut of football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Back-to-back carries here. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
First down from the 42. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This one's to Andrews outright. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Well, he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Looking quickly here. To the air on his 1st down. Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards. That's another Washington.
Play action. It's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28. Offense to the line fast. They'll throw again. Richardson. Jump off, caught by his back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
Washington, first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Once more now, it's Richardson. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 7.
Going again, Richardson. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Inside give here for Tootin. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
19 seconds. Go. Cougar 19.
On the ground, Tootin has the 1st down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory.
A 7-yard gain. And the Browns first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
They're going to pass it here. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First down throw here from Richardson. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 22 yards.
Richardson to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You know, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Richardson on third. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the set.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60.
Working now from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Geno Stone on the coverage.
And 18, go. Put.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what?